Today, we're going to be talking about the fear of the unknown. A little bit of a different scenery today, guys. My sister's in the store currently right now getting groceries, and I am just sitting in here waiting for her. But today we're going to be talking about the fear of the unknown. And I think looking towards the future, there's a lot of things that we can be afraid of in certain situations and circumstances, whether you're taking a test or you're worried about, who you're going to marry when you get older, where you're going to be working, how you're going to pay bills, so on and so forth. And I think a lot of these fears can really deteriorate us and can produce and cause a lot of stress that really we don't need to have in our life. So a passage that really jumps out to me is Matthew 6:34, and it says, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Now, I think that what that verse is saying is, I think it's still important to look towards the future, but really we don't need to worry about anything when God is on our side. When we know that He has the best interest for us, He knows what has happened in our life, what's currently going on, and He knows what will happen, all we have to do is trust. And I think that's an easier thing said than done, because we like to take things in our own hands and do it our way. But when we give it over to the Lord and understand that He already has our back, He already knows what's going to happen, I think that just takes a lot of stress off of the fear of unknown. And kind of a story that jumps out to me is the story of Peter when he came out of the boat and Jesus told him to come towards him. When Jesus held out His hand, Peter began walking on the water a few steps, but when he took his eyes off Jesus, he began to sink. And I think the message of that story really applies to all of our life, in the sense that we need to keep our eyes towards the Lord and allow Him to work in our life. And when we try to do it on our own, we begin to sink, and we begin to feel stressed and just scared of what is to come. But we shouldn't have fear, because the Lord is always with us. So that was kind of my message for today. And before I let you off the hook, let's say a little prayer and we'll be good to go. And the nice thing about prayer is you can really do it anywhere, whether you're at the house, sitting on the pot, or even in your mom's van. And the reason I'm in this is because she wanted me to fill up gas. So, just being a good Samaritan over here. But let's go ahead and pray. Dear Lord, I just thank You for the ability to communicate through technology and just to be able to do this. And I just pray that You would guide each and every one of us to do Your will, Lord, and help us to know and understand who You are and know that You have everything under control, Lord. You know what is currently going on in our lives, You know our past, and You know what will come. And I just pray that we would all set our minds and hearts on You, Lord, and just trust in Your ultimate plan for us. And whether it's something big or small going in our life, help us to not be taken over by stress of the unknown, but know that You are there to guide us every step of the way. And I just pray that You would be with the people watching this, Lord. Give them a good rest of the day, and help us to just live for You, Lord. And we ask this by Your grace. Amen. Take care, everyone.